Greetings. So I wanted to do a reading for those of you that just need a little bit of motivation or just an upliftment towards the end of this year, just in this holiday season. So let's tap in and see what the divine, our ancestors and guides. So whether you celebrate the holidays or not, or you haven't been, or you've been in the holiday spirit, but it just might be a trying time for you, or just you want to know if there's anything that you have to look forward to. I'm gonna do kind of like a reflective energy and something to uplift your spirit. So yes, this is a blackout reading if in case you didn't notice, and I hope you guys don't mind that. Sometimes I'm just like in a relaxed mode and don't feel like setting up the camera and all that stuff. And so yeah, I hope you guys don't mind. So let's see what's up with this energy. All right, divine spirit, our angels, our ancestors and guides who have our best will and intentions, who love us, protect us, here to shed light and wisdom for us in holiday season. Please give us the messages and insight that we need beyond what we are seeking. May this message be healing and blessing to someone, encouraging and inspiring. Thank you. Amen. Ashe. Mm. I feel like there's things that, miracles and blessings that sometimes go unseen in a sense of like, maybe it's just a reminder of the times or to just like, to remember and give credit to the times that you have been guided, like a light has been shed. I feel like for some of you, just the simple fact that you were able to, if you celebrate Christmas, that you're able, maybe, I don't know, something about getting a tree or having a tree or even someone donating a tree to you, especially if you have kids, a family, or maybe being able to do that for someone else. Maybe you donated a Christmas tree to someone or gave a Christmas tree. Maybe you sold it or you dropped it off at a resale store, I don't know, a thrift store, a donation store, a Goodwill, and someone came across it and they needed a Christmas tree and they found the perfect one thanks to you. Or you could have participated in like the Salvation Army's Christmas Angel gift giving tree for kids. It could be something like miracles. Like you could have been a miracle worker for someone and not know it, or someone worked as a miracle worker for you in some sense. And it may not just be in this season, it could have been something previously that happened, maybe earlier in the year or before the holiday season even came about. Could be something that you're overindulging in that spirit saying that needs a release to let go of. If something overindulging, could be giving into, I don't know, overeating. For some of you, like, I don't mean to call nobody out, but maybe you got laundry that you haven't tended to in like a minute or something, like, oh my God, I need to do my laundry or I need to fold my laundry. It's like something with that. Mm, could be a metaphor for like out with the old and with the new, like something that needs to be, maybe donate something, give away something like some clothes or maybe some blankets or something, or just like old energy, stagnated energy. You like, I feel like it's something like for some of you, like it is like something to do with laundry, clothes. Some of you guys are overeating or eating things that you know you shouldn't, and indulgence. So like chocolate, I'm getting like popcorn, I'm getting chips, I'm getting something that you know you shouldn't be eating like that, or like a lot of it. That. I really feel like you will enjoy being able to give back. Like that's where you're gonna find some of your joy and fulfillment at this time, is your ability to give back, and it doesn't have to be on a materialistic sense or like where you have to purchase or buy something. It could be just a thoughtful gesture or I don't know, making something for someone, cooking, um, giving someone what you have. It's like you'll find pleasure in that. Like it's something with gift giving. You might like, I don't know, maybe decorating could be your thing. Like you might not be in the spirit, but maybe it's something that you've always been good at. Like you might be a really good gift wrapper person. Like you might be one of the people that go all out with gift wrapping. Like you're good at that. Or decorating, or maybe it's like a tutorial that you've always wanted to try, something like, or some sort of recipe that you've always wanted to cook. Like you'll enjoy that, but when it's done doing it for other people, like you enjoy the gift giving aspect or giving back. I feel like that's where you're going to find the joy. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, some of you guys might live alone. Um, if you are like a grandparent or grandmother, someone that just lives on your own, you might want to give back to others, or you have a lot to give. And it might be something special that comes of your giving back in some way. Like you might not even know, or it could bring people together. Trying to like describe what I'm picking up with this because it feels kind of like specific to, like, let's say for instance, like you haven't seen your family in quite some time, or there could be a family member that you guys haven't seen in a long time, and something about a gift or giving something or like wanting to share something could actually like be a blessing because everyone comes together for this one family member that's alone or lives alone, or um if you're that one that's always alone, or you live alone or something like that, or doesn't necessarily mean that you're lonely, but if you feel like you know don't have a lot of people around you, it's something like where you're going to bring people together, and that could be a pleasure for you. It's like you create a miracle out of something very simplistic. um so that's, I feel like this is tied back into giving of some sort. Like there's a blessing in this, and I can't really pinpoint it because maybe, I don't know, like it could be a lot of you, different storylines and things like that, how it's going to manifest. And part of it may also be too that you're not supposed to know until it happens. Like it's meant to be a surprise, it's meant to be a miracle. But yeah, whatever this is, it's beautiful. um it's it's very significant. Yeah, it's very significant. Let's see what else. Yeah, I feel like this is a part of something that you're going to be led to do or give back in some way. Something with gift giving. Yeah, this is like, don't hide, don't, it's something about stinginess, um, blocking blessings, holding on, holding back, kind of getting like some selfish energy, but I don't feel like this is you. But if it is you, this is your heed to, there's something about a giving energy, a giving heart that is a blessing here. And it could be like dealing with certain people. Like never feel, don't be deceived by, it could be a message of don't be deceived by material things that you so-called don't have or lack, or feel like someone has taken something from you. Because it could be like, I get this year sometimes, like, just over the years and just witnessing how negative and how evil people can be sometimes during this time of year. And it's crazy because it's like this time of year should be where people come together. And not everybody celebrates or believes in holidays and stuff like that. And I completely understand that. But it just kind of breeds something evil in people sometimes, like stinginess, fighting over merchandise, and parking spaces, and like just getting real aggressive. And you might be someone that doesn't like things like that. Like you get really triggered and you feel really uncomfortable and that and just not understanding why people can be like this. So there's this energy of maybe witnessing some of this, and like let's say you wanted to get a toy for your child or something that you wanted to pick up last minute, and this person saw you reaching for it and they just grabbed a whole bunch of it and didn't think about being generous towards you or saying, oh hey, you might want some of this, or I got you. It's like this very rude energy, very stingy, very just unkind. And spirit doesn't want you to be affected by those types of energies or people, or like really greedy energies. They want you to be open and have a giving heart yourself. So if this, resonates, take it or apply it where it resonates with you. Okay. All right. So let's see what else. Spirit wants us to come through. I'm getting like you never know. You never know who might need an ear. Like there could be people that you haven't reached out to or talked to in a while, or just someone that might feel lonely, or someone that like I'm getting storytelling. So like you never know who your story might bless, or just like who needs to hear, because it could be like I don't know if any of you guys ever seen this movie, but it's a really cute movie. I think it's a Netflix original. It's called Jingle Jangle, I think it's called. And Forrest Whitaker is like the main character, and um his daughter, or is it his granddaughter? No, his granddaughter is Anika, I think Anika Rose, that played Princess Tiana, the Princess and the Frog, and her little girl, um if I'm not mistaken, I think Felicia Rashad, the mom from the Cosby Family, she plays a little girl older, if I'm not mistaken, the granddaughter, telling the story about her grandfather's toy store, toy shop, and inventions. And kind of getting like that similar vibe of telling like this beautiful story, or this Christmas story, or like maybe a little bit of a fairy tale or fable or something like that, or sharing like family traditions in a story form to like I'm seeing grandkids. So some of you guys might have grandkids, or telling your own kids story about you, like your grandparents' traditions, or it's something with storytelling or sharing something with, and you just don't know how it might bless or inspire. Or this could be you being on the recipient end of it, hearing someone's story, or a beautiful storytelling. Like I'm kind of getting that, whether it's like face to face or over the phone, or something you come across on TV or something. I don't know, but like I feel like it's more so you being the one that has something to give or to share. Okay, so getting like nighttime messages, or like bedtime story type energy. Could even be like watching movies, sitting by the fireplace, um, reading a good book or something. But I don't feel like, because this energy, I keep getting this giver, like you're giving something beautiful, and you don't know it, or maybe you feel like, oh yeah, this is something I don't know, I just want to share this, but you don't know the weight of it, like how significant and how uplifting it would be. Yeah, don't close yourself off either at this time. Like if people want to be around you, want to see you, like be open to that. Socialize in a way that feels comfortable to you. If you feel overstimulated, then you can depart, or cut the conversations when you feel led to, but at least be open to socializing and connecting with those who want to connect with you and who love you. or who you just want to hear your voice. Kind of be open, like don't be too strict on plans. Like, yeah, have a plan in order. Maybe this is like family time plans, dinner plans, something like that, travel plans. Like, yes, have the basis of things in order, but don't um over fixate on things having to stick to a specific plan. Like if it all goes a little bit different, or there's a little bit of like a hiccup or a delay, to not get upset, or like, oh shit, we're running late, and like start freaking out, or to where it will ruin yours and maybe others day or energy. Like, you don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this energy is really a go with the flow vibe as well, because some of you might travel, or you might go somewhere for the holidays or something significant. And if you're not going anywhere, just like the lesson may be like trying to find the humor in when things don't kind of go according to plan, or just like you doing something off center, or what you think is off center, I should say, or maybe like out of a tradition, because some people may not be in the holiday spirit of wanting to celebrate at all, and that might feel odd or weird to some people, or you might even shame yourself for that. But I feel like just being in the spirit of giving, because there's something very significant about this, and maybe you'll find that you're not just this insignificant person, because some people don't get along with their family, some people don't have family like that, or have distant family, and you might feel sometimes like you're overlooked, or just kind of like the black sheep or something. But there are people, if not blood relatives, that you have soul family, or people that you'll come across, even that stranger that you bumped into in the grocery store. Maybe your kindness is something that kind of regulated their ego, and they needed to kind of humble themselves and see, that the way that they're moving is not good. Um there's some sort of honoring to your ancestors, like maybe creating something. It could be something significant to your family that you pass down, something that you create that honors your ancestors. Um, and it's like an ornament or something, or like some sort of bottle, or I don't know. This is so strange, but just roll with it. For some of you, could be like a bottle dedicated to your ancestors. I forgot what they're called. Geez, I can't remember what it's called, but could be like an ornament, something that will symbolize or connect to your, excuse me, to your ancestors. It could be adding some things to your altar, like certain candles, certain ornaments, or something, or something that you created for like an adornment, or something that you created or crafted, or something specifically for your ancestors. And it could be you give this to family members to remind them, to honor their ancestors, or something like that. And for others, it could just simply be maybe doing small decorations around your home. Just, and it may not be like Christmas stuff. It could be like just nice gold candles, or something that kind of fits the theme and the essence of the season, and like the smells and the scents or something. So you might be guided to do that. And that could be something that uplifts your mood. But heavy emphasis on like a blessing or miracle coming from you giving back in some kind of way. Like you don't even see it, you don't even know what it is that you're giving, you know? So this upcoming moon that we have, this new moon towards the end of this month, Spirit is saying like you might feel tired, take a break, okay? Set some intentions when you can. It could be like lighting a candle. It could be very simplistic. Doesn't have to be overly done. It could be a journaling, maybe like making a small vision board for yourself. Doesn't have to be this big extravagant thing, or just like maybe make a manifestation jar, something that's very straight to the point, and where you don't got to go out and buy a whole bunch of shit. It's just, very simplistic, using what you have. Um, some of you guys might have a dog, like a big dog, like a shepherd, German shepherd. a husky. Just chill and relax and enjoy your solitude if you can, especially during that moon, because I feel like it's gonna. If you don't feel guilty if, oh shit, I didn't set this intention, I didn't do that. It could be something very, very simplistic that you do, or it could be like dream time work. Like it's something that you're doing in the spirit realm. It doesn't always got to be physical, but I feel like it's powerful when you do like work in the physical and in the spirit realm. It's just as powerful, of course, if not more powerful to do it in the spirit realm. But when you have both components, like a balance between the material and the spirit realm, but it doesn't have to be overly done, extra fancy. It's just all about your intention. Let's see, what else? Pomegranates and apples could be essential to your spell work for some of you. Oranges, lemons, rosemary. Let's see what else. Yeah, you just might not be in the most up, uplifting mood, but there's something about that the giving aspect that really sparks you. Like being a giver does something to you. It activates you. You love to give back. um you can't say no sometimes to being there for people, but it's like when it's under your terms and it's coming from a pure place, like where you don't feel forced into things, like you really light up in that. This is healing for you, and this has something to do with creating stability for yourself, or creating stability for those around you or people that you bump into that you're going to be guided to bless, or you don't even see the people, like I said, this like dropping off things to a donation place, like you don't even know, like someone might have needed that blanket that you didn't need, or that you never used, or that Christmas tree that you don't need anymore, that box, the, what do you call it, the little box put up pre-Christmas trees, or the fake Christmas trees or whatever. Let's see what else. Or you could have donated a toy to someone or to kids. Yeah, if you're traveling, again, Spirit is saying like go with the flow. Don't expect everything to like map out completely perfect. Hmm. There's an ancestor or an elder that passed away that you were familiar with. Could be a grandfather, father, some sort of male figure. What is this? Yeah, they want you to kind of like lighten up as far as the change, because you're going through a change in your journey, and it might be perceived as like an instability, a complete mess up. Like things are not the way that you want them to, and something's wrong, but no, it's not that. It's things being restructured. It's like a cycle coming to a close, and you're doing it. It's like this ancestor wants you to kind of celebrate how far you come. They want you to actually celebrate where you are, because like opposite to what you believe, that it's like, oh, this, everything is going wrong, everything is ending, what's going on, why is this happening? It's actually a blessing, because there's movement and change happening, and space being made for what's to come, a better blessing, a bigger and greater thing coming to fruition for you. And they want you to see like this is something to celebrate, like you made it towards a major end, like you're handling things far better than you think. And we have human moments, we get upset, we cry, we bitch, we moan, we throw temper tantrums sometimes. But the fact that we still keep going, that we still strive, that we don't give up on ourselves, even if sometimes we might want to cry or lay in bed or get frustrated, like we come back, we pick ourselves up, and we keep going. That's something to celebrate. What else? Spirit. Yeah, there's another ancestor here too. Somebody, this is like a grandmother, maybe someone's mother. Okay, it could be a water sign. But this is a very nurturing, very loving. And I feel like most people might have been kind of scared or intimidated by um just, or they knew that this was not somebody you played with, like, she's not to be played with, but she has a very big heart, very loving, um very patient, very kind, compassionate person, but very wise. And surprisingly, like, the things that she's been through, that she's able to still be this kind and this loving and this compassionate and giving, um in the backbone for a lot of people. So her energy is coming through, because it's like that energy runs through your veins as well. She's very powerful, I'm hearing. Yeah, you have another. Yeah, they coming through. Hey, hey. Then you have this fire sign, feminine energy. They're a little bit younger in energy, or maybe when they passed away. This could be someone's mother as well. But they're all around. Like, you're not by yourself, because I feel like this is for some of you that feel alone sometimes, or even feel alone even though you have people. You still feel like, okay, there might be people in my life, but they're not really there, or they don't really get it, or they don't show up or support, and you're not by yourself. They want you to be mindful of the people that you have around you, or this could be the lesson that you're having about certain people that aren't for your highest good, like revealing like snakes in the grass. Like, be blessed, be grateful that spirit is revealing this. And some of your ancestors are like, we didn't fuck with them, no way. We don't like them for you anyway. Like, our ancestors ain't all prissy, and some of them might be, but they're not like these angelic beings that, don't have, they had an ego. They had, a certain choice of words for things too. So I kind of feel that same energy, like, we don't fuck with them. Like, plain and simple, or they might say it a little bit different, like, we don't like them. So it could be certain people that they didn't like around you, and they want you to take your season of being alone, not lonely, but being alone and in solitude and by yourself, as a blessing. And if that is what you're going through right now, it is a blessing, but they don't want you to be completely closed off, because you do have people that do genuinely support you and have your back. Okay. Job well done again. Okay. Job well done. You might be even readjusting and trying to figure out what is it that you want at this point. Don't look at that as a negative. It's not anything wrong with readjusting or reevaluating what you wanted or what you thought you wanted, or not even sure anymore what you want. It's okay. You're very close to ground zero and starting fresh and starting all over again in a fresh new beginning. And that is a beautiful space to be in. That is a place of birth. Okay, creation, creativity. That's a powerful space to be in, but also, a lighting, like, very light energy to be in, something to just kind of have a real chill, relaxed vibe to, like, not put too much pressure on yourself, or, um, feel pressure to do or be something other than what you are, or, give yourself grace to figure out what you want, what you don't want, or reevaluate some things. Okay. All right, so that is your reading. Okay, I hope this was helpful. So I feel like going into Capricorn and Aquarius season, um, there will be a lot of shifts that continue, but I do feel like you'll feel more of a clarity and more of a guiding light, as opposed to feeling lost or feeling stuck. You'll start to feel more empowered, more clear about what it is that you want to eliminate and let go. You might have a little bit more energy to handle some business or some things that maybe you've kind of put off to the side, or just didn't feel up to it. So much love to you guys as always. I hope this reading was helpful or blesses you, or brought some sort of confirmation. As always, take care of yourself, and I'll catch up with you soon. Peace.